Hey guys, it's Sean back with a new series. Woohoo! So basically what happened was that I was playing Reboot and my guildies were just talking about the badges that we used to have. So I was like, I think I used to have a badge on my Nightwalker. So I looked into my equipment tab and behold, I had a 21 star Sengoku badge. And I also even had the Dark Totems that don't even come out anymore. So I was like, this is a very good legacy account. But unfortunately, my equips are trash. Like you see here, I only have like 17 star and I'm not even like using arcane shoes for some of the pieces. I have a Abslab shoulder at 22 stars as well here. So yeah, I was thinking, I could really just improve this, and it feels like I could just really improve this without spending too much more, especially because there's already such good legacy items on this character. So that's going to be the concept for this series. I want to try and improve my old Nightwalker main. So this was my main before, not this guy. This guy was my main before I actually started my Sean series, and I played on this account for about 12 years. So this has everything like I had from the start. And as you can see, I even have some leftover badges as well. So one thing I could do in the future is I could just try and get this guy to 21 star, transfer hammer to this, and then see if I can get 22 stars on this. If not, then I'll just keep what I have here. But if I can get it to 22 stars, then, you know, I'm even gaining more stats from that. So yeah, I thought this would be a pretty cool series. There's going to be no restrictions placed on this series. I know that my Sean series was free to play, but I don't want to be forced to have to play free to play. Although most of the ways that I will progress will be through making mesos online rather than just buying stuff. But I think based on like what I've been thinking, I'm probably just going to try and chill and just play this account a bit more casually compared to my Reboot account. My Reboot account will be the focus, but on the side, I just want to keep on trying to improve this character. Maybe just do the weeklies every now and then, and probably just like probably just do Threads of Fate and goals to make some mesos. So just talking about that, I'm just planning on really just doing my weekly bosses where I can, and trying to progress through this and just try and clear harder and harder bosses. I think at the moment, I'm just slightly short of being able to do Hard Lotus and Hard Damien, but I think that we'll be able to get there once I can replace these with 21 or 22 star arcanes, so I think we're pretty close to that. So yeah, this series will be very low maintenance in terms of video editing. I'm not expecting to do like very fancy edits. I'm probably just going to have a lot of raw footages just clipped together, like what I was doing in the free to play series later on. And yeah, that's really going to be the only like kind of editing that I'm going to be doing. So I guess just to start, I'll just show you guys like what I have here. So this is my Nightwalker, 45k luck. And yeah, I have my 3 totems here, which I got from the last totem event. And most of my rings here are 21. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't even liberated on this guy, so that's something else I'll have to do later on. Yeah, and I think my first immediate plan will be to try and replace these pieces with 21, 22 star arcanes, because I think that's going to be giving me a lot more damage. But yeah, it's probably not going to be like, it'll probably be a waiting game. And yeah, so I have 45. Oh, actually, I need to show my familiars. So I have these guys, which I'm actually hoping to progress a bit more. And this is what I had before, I guess. Like, this is just like my bossing / item drop familiars here. I don't really have any fancy familiars, so I'm just going to make do with what I have. Hopefully get this guy to unique, and then I'll be able to red cube these. Hopefully try and get some like boss damage or IAD, because I just really like Eckhart, because I look quite a lot like Eckhart, so I just thought it'd be cool just having like 3 Eckharts right next to me. Like, I thought this would be a pretty cool concept, so this is what I'm going to be planning on doing. And with this progression, I'll probably be playing on my other account, my Sean account, the account that I actually played my free to play series on, because that account is quite juiced as well, and I'll be able to do my weekly bosses on that, and even like coin cap on that account as well, to give like extra cubes for me to just play with and whatnot. Yeah, and I guess pet wise, I need to change this fish, but I also have the carrots and my victory, which I had as my back pet just before like I changed to my free to play series, and I just completely stopped playing on this account after I started the free to play series. And yeah, I guess I have like all the throwing stars on this account. I have some extra premium Wood of Life for my victory, and yeah, just going to gear. Yeah, this is my proud 45% Mezzo obtained Black Bean Ring, which I got during Cube of Equality. This was like 5 years ago, so it's been a while. And most of my equips are like double drop or hybrids, so they're not too bad. Oh yeah, this is something I could sell actually, because I don't actually need it. But yeah, we have like the full setup with all these. The only thing I really need to work on in terms of this is I need to replace one of these two with a 30% item drop branch nose or 30% spectrum goggle. And in terms of mezzo making, as I touched on before, I'll probably just be doing like my weekly bosses Helix, and I'll probably need to do my Threads of Fate, unlocking that on this guy, and then I'll just be AFKing for that. For those of you who don't know, in Threads of Fate, you can get up to 100 suspicious herb pouches every day, which, you know, you can get juniper berry seeds out of that. So here I have 7,500. And yeah, I think most of the mezzo making methods from my previous series can be pretty much applied. I know some of the methods are a bit outdated, but most of them are like basically more or less you can just follow that and make your mezzos up to this point. But yeah, I guess in the short term, my goal is to replace these equips with the Arcane 21s. Maybe sell my B-Roid, because I think I heard that the buff freezer change is going to come into KMS, where you no longer have to buy buff freezers. It's just going to be a permanent effect, which means that the battle roids will be worthless. But it might not be that case in GMS, because in KMS they also don't have battle roids, and there's probably going to be something else for like compensating this, I guess, because it just doesn't make any sense to just completely like gut this item, which made Nexon so much money in the first place. So I don't really think that they'll just like shit on players like that. So yeah, I think it's okay just to keep it for now. In this series, I'll probably just keep cubing to a minimal, and I'll probably just be buying more of my equips. And yeah, I just really want to go to the harder bosses and, you know, get to a point where I can solo them and get like the pitch boss drops on my own, stuff like that. So it'll just be a learning journey until I get to that point. But yeah, with that intro out of the way, I guess some immediate ways I can get some mezzos at the moment is I have a lot of Dominator pendants which I can sell off in the auction house. I also have these legendary familiars that I got during my Sean Bob series, and I think these go for like 30 bill at the moment. I bought these for 5 bill each in the Sean Bob series, so that's like a gain of what, like 100 bill. So that's going to be, I guess, some extra money I can use. I also have heaps of Balanced Furies as well, which I can sell off. I was playing on this Nightwalker before the change that made it so that you don't actually have to stack Balanced Furies to just efficiently grind. And yeah, I guess I have a couple of Superior Golux pendants leftovers from ages ago as well, and familiars to sell as well. So like I have heaps of ways that I can generate mezzos already, so I'm not particularly too worried. And yeah, I'll be depending on these when I have to grind and make some more money. So yeah, I already have a lot of different ways of getting mezzos at the moment because I've just invested in all of these just before I quit. So I'm not particularly too worried about that. But yeah, also I need to show off my Legion. I think my Legion's, yeah, it's like 7,300, so it's not even 8k. But as you can see, I have the lab server Legion block here as well. And most of my pieces are actually pretty bad. Like, I haven't really focused on Legion at all. So this is definitely something that's on my to-do list as well to progress my account a bit more. Like, yeah, I don't think I even have any characters after like Shade. Do I even have Shade? Oh, no, there you are. But yeah, I don't have a lot of Legion characters, so this is also something I have to work on. And yeah, that 8k Legion would help me a lot later on, so that's probably something I have to get started with soon. So yeah, short-term goal, I need to get this guy to 8k Legion. Maybe that Legion thing will be a low priority thing though, because I'm currently working on my reboot account, but also just changing up these equips. I was looking at my Superior Golux pendants as well. These are something I need to change as well. I need to get 22 stars on these and replace these. But I think this is a bit more of a priority at the moment because this will boost my damage, my short-term damage a lot more. So I'll hold off with these. And yeah, I also need to cube my emblem. So the few stuff that I would need to cube will be the emblem and the badge, but these will be something that I work on later on. Except maybe this emblem. This guy actually needs to be 3 lines for me to be able to work with. So probably get this guy to 3 lines in the near future. Secondary is fine, I think, for now. And yeah, this guy is not too great, but I'm not going to worry too much about this because I do want to try and liberate and get a gen weapons. So it's going to be a bit more of a waste just spending a lot more on this. But yeah, let me hop on Sean Bob as well. And this is Sean Bob. Sean Bob has about 17, no, I don't think it's 17k. Yeah, I'm just wearing jock gear and stuff at the moment. But I think I had about 21k on this guy. But also the issue for this guy is that my arcane symbols are level 1. And the arcane symbols were actually done on my Kana, but I just haven't transferred them over to my Corsair yet. So this guy should have a true range of about 31k. The only issue with this guy for bossing is that I don't actually have Lotus and Damien unlocked. I never really bothered to do that. I don't even know if I'll be bothered to do that even now, because it just takes too much time and I just really can't be bothered. But yeah, this will probably be another character I do Golux on. I'll just quickly put on my gear just to show you guys my actual damage. Here we go. Alright, so I just have like, yeah, most of these aren't very impressive, to be honest. They're just like 2 lines, like fake 2 lines. Pretty weak. I think I was in the middle of training some Ascendions as well, but yeah, probably won't really work on this guy anymore, to be honest. So I just have like the usual equips. And yeah, I'll probably just be doing weekly bosses on this guy as well, and maybe coin capping with the events. So the current event right now is at Maple, like 18th anniversary event, so I'll just be working on that and hopefully getting enough so that I can just use some of my coins for my Nightwalker. Because in the end, I really just want to gear up my Nightwalker more, so this character is going to be left behind. And yeah, I might sell some of these jock gears that I have here because I don't really need them at all anymore. My Nightwalker has all the jock gear tradable already, so just having this is basically just losing money on my account when I could just be spending it on something else, to be honest. Oh yeah, I actually had one more character I can actually do Helix on. And this is my Kana. So my Kana is also around 21k int, and that's only because she's like pretty juiced up with all the stats from my symbols. But besides that, she's not really that impressive. As you can see, like, it's just, I think these are like really just like very average equips. I think mostly just averaging unique 2 lines was really what I just wanted to get out of this character. But yeah, so I guess I can do Golux on this guy as well. Golux is just very good because if I get the superior item drops, then you know, I just make money easily from that. Again, this is also a character I won't be working on in the future. It's just going to be used purely so that I could gear up my Nightwalker a lot more. My primary focus for this series will be on my Nightwalker. And for this series, it probably won't be in like a huge depth as to the things I do every day from a day-to-day kind of perspective. I'm probably just going to show, I guess, like the highlights when I get to a point. So, for example, with this current event is the 18th anniversary. So it's the Maple Momentary event. So the things that I might show in the future will be probably like towards the end of the event, after I farm up all the coins I've been getting. Just doing the big cubing or flaming session just to show you guys exactly the progress towards the end. And that's probably going to be the extent to which I show clips. I'm probably not going to show like every single meso making transactions that I make in this series, because I just want this series to be more of like a TLDR summary kind of thing, rather than just going into depth as to how I'm making mesos and doing what kind of dailies from a day-to-day perspective. I'm really just trying to take this series a lot more chill and just doing the things like weeklies and playing a lot less on this account. And yeah, on my Sean Bob account, my Legion is a lot less like good. But I guess in terms of actual Legion characters, this account is much better than my old main account. And most of my characters here are already characters that have a decent Legion block, so I don't really need to work on this guy a lot more. But yeah, so that just wraps it up with my introduction for this series, and I'm pretty excited about the kind of progresses I can make on my Nightwalker. I just really want to get to a point where I can solo all the hard bosses, and hopefully, you know, we'll be able to make some steady income from those pitch boss drops. And all I want to do is just collect the 9 pitch boss item drops and get them to 22 stars so that we're able to, I don't know, fully finish this account. And then after that, I guess I can just keep on playing more endgame content. But to get to that point, we'll need to fund him up a bit more. So all these items I've been accumulating over the years on Sean Bob will probably be gone so that I can fund my Nightwalker a bit more. But yeah, for those of you who really wanted me to play regular server a bit more, I guess this series will be pretty perfect. And I guess I'll be going more into an end game with this series, so this will be quite exciting. And maybe I might be able to get some guidance from people who play endgame in regular servers as to what I should work on, and I guess make more connections in Bera as well. Bro, never mind. Kinda got too nerfed in the last patch. So yeah, I think I'll sack the Kana, and I'll probably just only do Helix on the Corsair and my Nightwalker.
Hello, how are you,
long time no
sir?
see. It's been a while. So as I mentioned earlier, like I'm not too sure like if you, you probably digested what I was talking about, right? So, basically I was playing Reboot, and then I was just looking
Oh yeah?
back at my gear on my Nightwalker, and then I saw
Uh-huh.
like 21 stars on my Sengoku badge, and I was like, wait, I really
No
wish
way.
like I worked on this account a bit more, because like
Okay.
everything else is like not as good. So yeah. So I'll just show you like what I have.
You're not in the Vein Guild anymore? What the?
Oh, I left.
Ah, she.
Yeah, but yeah, like I saw this, I was like,
Unfortunate.
it's a bit of a waste. And you know what's even like funnier? I have like this
Oh,
and
you
this.
have other badges.
Yeah.
Ah, she.
So what I was thinking is, when I have the opportunity and get more mesos, and I'll like tap and see if I can get 21 stars, and then transfer hammer to this, and then see if I can get 22. If not, then like
Yeah,
I'll just keep this.
I think wait, hold on. I think what people do is they try to, well, in your case, I guess you would try to tap the first badge at 22.
Yeah, yeah.
But then what other people do, I think they use the Ghost Ship badge, tap that to 22, and then they transfer it, and then the Sengoku becomes 21, I think.
Oh, but the chance of blowing up from 21 to 22 is really high.
Yeah,
That's the only
so
issue.
because let's say if that does boom, you do have another one. Honestly, I would just leave it at 21.
Yeah, like honestly, I probably
Yeah.
won't work on this a lot more. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I just realized my order was completely wrong. I should introduce you first.
Oh, you're already recording.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I just forgot about this completely. Okay. All right. So today I'll just introduce my guest here. So this is Dongkun. He's a wait. What's it called? Beam Brigader.
Beam
still-
Brigade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
still a
still
Beam Brigade?
in that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
like Nexon's content creator program.
Yeah.
And the Nexon shell.
Yeah. Yep. So we have Dongkun here, and you can tell us a bit about yourself.
So Mr. Sean Bob knew I was like 80k stat, and he's like, I need some end game advice in Barra. So I'm like, I got you.
Yep.
Number one tip. This is the only thing you need to know. Open up the wallet, take out the credit card, cha-ching, bam, easy done. But obviously, we probably don't want to go that route. Yeah. So most of my gear, I think a big part of this game, you really have to get really lucky, to be honest, if you do want to like, play on like a budget. Because I would say like the amount of money I spent on this game is probably a lot less what people think. Like, I'm pretty sure there's people in Reboot that spend way more than me on cosmetics than I did on my actual gear. Because I usually only buy stuff when it's like on sale, like cube sales or like Violet cube sales. Like usually I'd only stick to those. And maybe that was only for like a year or 2 years. So it's not even like every single time it comes out, I don't buy it. It's just like, if I need it, then I'll buy it at the time.
Right.
But I would say half of my gear is pretty much like either self-made or I bought it with like mesos. And one thing about me that some people might not know is like I don't ever buy mesos, because I know a lot of people do. That's like the one thing that I never did in this game. I never bought mesos. I don't sell mesos. But yeah, I have. Yeah. But I have like bought gear from other people in like auction house and stuff. So like I didn't make everything on my own. But
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I think especially regular server, like almost everyone these days is like saying don't ever make gear yourself. Just buy gear.
Yeah, it is pretty hard, honestly, because you really do have to get lucky. Like you get lucky in one pack, or you get really unlucky and just never see it. But if you were gonna buy stuff, there are like items that have a higher priority, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like stuff like accessories, where if you roll triple int or something and you're not a mage, you could always sell it or trade it. So there's like, a safer line to go with when you want to buy cubes. It's safer to like cube items that anyone could use, like superior Gullix, like any class basically uses that. And if you roll the, any stat lines, you could just give it to whoever.
Yeah.
But stuff like CRA top and bottoms, I mean, even in reboot, cubing those for triple line is like pretty rough. So especially in reg server, I think I never did. So I'm not really that calculating when it comes to this game. Like some people really calculate all the damage and they're like, you know, really min-maxy with it.
Yeah.
But I feel like in reg server, if you just want to play like going up to black mage and like maybe running it in a party, like not like, you know, a super quick 5-minute run, but maybe like, you know, 20-minute 30-minute struggle run in a party or something, like with a group of friends, you could definitely do that free to play, and you definitely don't need crazy lines.
Yeah.
Like I feel like with the new changes, did you hear about the KMS changes, by the way?
On what?
So they're making B pots a lot better.
Oh, no.
So you know how you didn't hear about this? You're probably gonna love this then. Actually,
Okay.
This is actually pretty crazy.
Oh,
so you know the
yeah.
occult cubes, right? Or they changed it to mystical cubes.
Yeah,
I think that's right. Yeah. So for B pots, there's those mystical bonus occult cubes, right? They just go up to rare, right?
They can go
you
up
know
to
those?
epic. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they go up to epic.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I assume it's gonna like, you know, the price to reroll the line does get pretty expensive, to be honest. Whenever you use occult cubes on higher level items, like it's like almost like, you know, like 800k reroll, and it stacks up over time. But honestly, I think it's worth it to try to roll like 2-line epic pot on B pot, because you know, if you like think about it, on every single item, if you get like, I think it's 5% is the prime line for arcane gear, so I guess the next line would be 3. So if you could get like 8% stat on every single item, that basically like, you know, fills in that gap of like, let's say you roll 2-line on legendary, so if you rolled like 21% luck instead of the 30, that extra B pot line basically makes up for that. So
that's a very
I
good point.
feel like you could definitely just settle for like 2-line unique, 2-line legendary in reg server. Like you don't have to ball out. Obviously, if you wanted to be like the top 1% soloing black mage in like 5 minutes, you might want to spend some money, but
that's fair.
I think most people shouldn't have that goal. Like you should just try to get as strong as you can with whatever your budget is and be content with it.
I think for me, like just this series, like I just want to try and complete that pitch boss set. It's just like, it kind of feels like gathering Dragon Balls. It's like that kind of vibe. So like, I want to complete the pitch boss set, and
have you taken a look at Auction House recently?
Yeah, I logged on yesterday, and I was just
like, they're kind of expensive.
Yeah, they are. But also the Mezzo NX raid is tanked a lot. So if you actually convert it to,
right? Because it's like really expensive, right?
Yeah, but like if you convert it to like money, real life, it's actually gone down. I'm pretty sure, because it's like what, like 1
so
to
it's a
5?
good thing if you want to buy mesos, but it's a bad thing if you want to sell mesos, right?
Yes, correct. But ideally, I wouldn't want to buy like a clean one and just start from there. I'd rather like work with at least like a Star Force one or a potential one. But even then,
I would suggest, I mean, definitely the Star Force thing is definitely the more expensive part, I would say.
That's true.
Unless you get lucky. But
cubing is also pretty expensive though. But I do agree. Star Forcing would be a lot more tedious because you'll need to get replacements for these.
If it was for like any other item, I would say just get the potential, because I feel like the Star Forcing for other items, it's honestly not that bad. As long as you have like a steady revenue of mesos. Oh my god, I just sold an item. Let's
Very
go.
nice.
Did you just buy these things? Thanks, bro.
Thank
you.
No worries. You can't claim it. Look at you.
This is also the one. All right, I'm too rich. Look at me. But this is the one thing I like about reg server. A lot of people, I don't know. Some people in reboot, they're very like, screw reg server. It's like, you know, I want to be self-made. I want all the mesos is all my earned. But there's like a nice thing where you get like a big boss item. Because let's say if I played it in reboot and I already had 22-star commanding force earrings, if I get another one, it's like, I guess I could tap to 23 for funsies.
It's like,
but it's like, if I get that, it'll just be like, you know, like, whoa, crazy moment.
Exactly.
You know, it kind of like the high kind of rides down a little bit.
Mm.
Like the nice thing about getting stuff like this is like if it drops, it's like guaranteed mesos.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and it's a
yeah.
nice feeling to just like get a lot of mesos, and then it's like I could do anything with this. I could save it if I want to. I could tap a new item if I want to. I could buy NX items if I want to. So
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, speak on that topic actually. Good thing you mentioned mesos because basically with my account, I'm not really planning on going extremely high maintenance. I'm probably just going to do like the bare minimum with like the weekly bosses and
on how many characters?
weekly bosses on 2 accounts I think. I think this account and
2 accounts?
Yeah, on my Sean Bob account.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So that I can get like the red cubes and black cubes twice a month, like from the reward shops.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I already had 2 accounts, right? So I was like, might as well just like make use of it.
Some people also sell those scroll service.
Yeah, that's true. I could also sell it.
I don't know how much they run for, but I believe it could. It's definitely not cheap. Like it's not like 50 mil. It's definitely like a pretty bit more expensive, I think.
Yeah, and I was thinking that I could just run the event shop as well. Like I can. So for example, I had a skim through the event shop yesterday, and the only really interesting thing I saw from like I guess if I were to do stuff on my Corsair and transfer it to my Nightwalker, the only really interesting thing was the weekly bosses when you cap that, you get those coins and you get those bonus potential cubes.
Yes,
I thought that'd be pretty, I thought that was like the only really interesting thing that I could get.
Yeah, because everything else is karma, which
exactly.
makes things
there's no point.
Annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think this was done to like kind of like from Nexon's end to kind of combat against people doing things my way as well.
Selling services and stuff like that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's like the whole idea. And I've mentioned like the whole idea of this this series, right? Basically, this is going to be a completely separate thing to my free-to-play series, and I just really want to work on progression because it was getting to a point in my free-to-play series where it was boring because I knew I've already like walked that path, right? Basically. Yeah, I've already done it before, and I think it's just hard to be motivated when you already know that you can do it, but you're doing it purely because of content. Whereas something like this is something I truly want to do because I haven't experienced this yet, so this is going to be a completely new journey for me as well. Because I'd say like, this is my stats currently looking a bit sad because I'm wearing job gear, but I'll just show you. But basically, I think back then I was considered more of like so if there's an early, mid, late, and end game point, I was probably considered a bit more of like getting towards that late game, I think. Yeah. Back then, but like now I'm probably like just like mid game or something right now. Yeah. Like 45k stat like most people have, right? So it's like it's not nothing like too impressive anymore. So I kind of just want to see like what I can do, and
I think are you wearing this is like your complete gear, right?
Yeah.
You're not
correct.
Okay. Could you like hover over through each of them?
Yeah, sure. And I did want to get like your opinion with like the way I should progress and stuff. So this is 17 stars, so I should progress. I should get that up. I know that as well. Superiors. Oh, I really need to change this. Pardon?
Do you have anything that's 22?
No, most of them are 21 actually.
Are 21? Okay.
But I think I'm happy with most of them staying at 21. Like that 21 to 22 jump isn't as big as like that 17 to 21.
Yeah, 21 is fine.
Yeah. But some of these are like, as you can see, they're 17, so I need to change some of these. And you heard about the buff freezer change, right? In KMS.
Yeah, so apparently we don't need battle roids anymore.
Yeah, but
unless I don't know if they're gonna change something to them for us, like maybe give some like random stat or something.
That's why I haven't sold mine yet, because I'm just like
I'm probably just gonna hold on to mine forever. If it turns out to be nothing, then it's like it's probably gonna be not even like worth it to sell. So
exactly. It'll be legacy as well, so it's fine. I feel. And I guess like my hybrid gear.
I was like super late to. I was not a big person for drop rate.
Yeah,
I think I got my drop rate items at like level 260. So it's like something that I personally never really cared for.
Yeah.
But like I don't really try to look back on it. It's like, damn, how many cubes am I missing? You know?
Yeah. And my legion's also like kind of like trash at the moment. It's like 7.8.
It looks like you're missing a whole half.
Yeah, exactly. I'm missing a lot. And this is something else
That's okay. I
should
mean, you're
work
already
on.
almost close to 8K anyways. But...
Yeah, but I guess like, you know, as like someone who's like pushing for like end game, I should be going for more, right? I should be at least 8K.
So I think at a certain point it kind of becomes like, if you're waiting to buy certain items, you're not really like doing much on your main. Because like in Reboot, it's like you could keep training for mesos. Obviously, you could meso farm on your main too. Actually, you need some levels. Actually, you're only 254.
I do 254.
Yeah, you definitely want to try to hit 270 at least for those extra symbols. Because the first one's at 260, right? So you are missing a significant chunk there.
Yeah, and I think like I'm back when I was playing this account, this was when the cap was 275, so I think like back then like, 254 was considered pretty high. But not anymore because it's been 5 years since I've played this account.
Even with the star forcing, like when 22 stars was like a thing, most people were just like, oh, 17's like, you know, just stop at 17.
Exactly,
But nowadays, people are like,
at least
things
21.
have changed where it's like, a lot of people are just like, you know, it's probably worth it just to try to hit 20 at least.
Yeah, exactly,
but I do remember when Star Force first came out, I was definitely like, you know, I'm just going to stop at 17. But it is definitely a lot of damage that you're missing for not trying to at least go for 20.
Yeah, I agree. And I got really lucky with this badge actually. I still remember, but I actually Star Force this after the last Sengoku event was like very long gone, and we already knew that there was no badge. And then this was at 17 before. And I had a spare badge, and I don't know, back then I just never thought about the possibility of transfer hammering, so I just tapped it from 17. And it went all the way to 21. And I was like, fuck. That's probably like the luckiest I'll ever be. So yeah, that's the story with this Sengoku badge, and yeah, I probably won't ever tap this guy because it's just too much risk.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to.
Yeah, but in terms of like
you want to tap your other one.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of like how I wanted to progress, well, obviously these two are, I guess, these two I will definitely have to like potential and B-pop myself. This is probably a bit more of a priority in my opinion because 2 lines of attack, you know, I need at least 3.
3 lines would be pretty huge. To be honest, mine's only 2 line.
Oh, really?
My 3rd line's crit rate, which is like, it equates to like IED because it's like, if I didn't have the crit rate there, I might need it on Legion or whatever.
Yeah, that's true,
Like, it's not really a big deal, but yeah, mine's not even 3 line. Obviously, 3 line would be huge, but it can be a pretty big money sink.
That's true.
And honestly, because Saren Emblem's a thing, it's like there's a world where you spend $1,000 just to get 3 lines when you could have just bought like a Saren Emblem or something.
Oh, can you buy Saren Emblem?
I think a clean Saren Emblem is like 1K though, so they're pretty expensive.
Oh yeah.
But I'm pretty sure. Whoa, 15 bill.
Yeah, I saw this.
Oh fuck! Wait, that's actually.
I had
15 bill for that. Maybe because of the int line too.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm surprised right now that I sold this because I didn't actually expect to sell it. Because I was looking at the market. Yeah, it was like 8 bill for hybrids, and I was like, Blackgate ring. My one's 12% int. Let's just put it up for 15 bill and see if anyone buys it. But
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the fact someone bought it, yeah, we take those. But yeah, luckily, you know, so basically, I'm not really starting this account with 0 mesos. Like, I'm not really intending on anyone.
Yeah, you're starting off with at least 15 bill right now.
Oh no, I have a lot more. Like, I actually had these legendary.
Wait, do you have legendary fems on your main?
Nah, I forgot to show you my fems.
You should probably use the. I mean,
yeah, I thought about that, right? But I could sell it for more, and I could replace my arcanes. That's the thing, and I'm sure that arcane kind of jump is more than that legendary jump.
Yeah, so this is something that I'm not good at, you know, seeing like which one's actually worth more, like in terms of damage.
Yeah.
Because if you are able to get, you know, like the extra boss damage from the familiars, like because it goes up to 50% for each one. Well, technically, I think the cap is 120% boss damage from familiars. So like, I don't know how much percent stat and flat attack.
But I'm pretty sure at unique is 40% is cap, right?
Yeah, unique is 40, but
it's 50 at legendary. Like that's only a 10% more. And the cost to get from that
but
unique
trying to get
legendary,
to unique fams are like, when I was trying to roll unique fams, I only saw like 20%, which made me freaking
Oh,
mad.
really? Okay.
Yeah, because 20% is the highest at epic, and it's the lowest
okay.
at unique.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. That's something else I was going to talk about actually. So what I was thinking was I was going to sell those legendary fams. Oh, as you can see, I actually listed it very, very high because I'm
Yeah,
still
it was
not
like
exactly
40
sure.
something bill.
Yeah, it's not 40
'Cause I
bill.
think-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like 30, I'm pretty sure. But I
they
just
haven't
listed it
come
high.
out in a while.
Exactly,
so-
yeah. So I just listed it very high because
Oh yeah,
I
you
was-
also don't need those stars anymore.
wait, which stars?
The stars, because you
Oh
only
yeah,
use one.
yeah,
stack
exactly,
now,
yeah.
right?
I have to get rid of these as well.
Right.
But yeah, what I was planning was I was going to sell those familiars, legendary familiars. Maybe have
and
like
then you can base those on.
yeah,
something
exactly.
else,
Because it,
That
as I
might-
mentioned, these are 20, these are 17, right? Like these, like if
Mhm.
I can boost this to 21, 22, then like I'm pretty sure I'll be like set to do at least like hard Lomian. Maybe I might be able to push for hard Lu Will. I'm not exactly too sure.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah.
Can.
I don't think at 45k I can do it, but you know, once I replace these with 21s, then I'm pretty sure I'll be at like 51, 52. That's what I think, but I'm not exactly too sure.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you could do hard lucid or hard lucid
If I replace it,
with
right?
50 something k because like a lot of the extra damage does also come from like the attack, which we can't really see from like the stat window, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I guess, yeah, I just want to slowly just replace all my 17 star quests with 21 maybe. 22, that I guess that extra star is a bit out of my budget, and like based on like what I have.
Yeah, I wouldn't really risk it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
And I feel like once I can get to 21 stars on all my equips, then it'll be at a point where I can actually do like hard bosses and actually make money. And with that money that I generate, I can fund that 22 star later on. That's like my kind of rationale.
Yeah. That's definitely an option. I think for me, when I was doing my items,
Yeah.
when I left some items at 21, there was a certain point where I was just like, damn, I don't want to have to like Star Force this new game.
Yeah.
I remember how painful it was.
Yeah, it's painful, yeah.
So sometimes you do just want to tap it,
Yeah.
but in like, you know, if you like take a step back and just look, it's like you definitely don't have to.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. I mean, you
yeah.
don't have to do anything, right? But it's, yeah. It's more so that I just want to, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, also with the new pendant changes, I'm not exactly too sure what my best in slot pendants look
There's
like.
also a thing with what's it called, Sweetwaters. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
it got
transfer it or
changed, yeah.
something like that.
You can't, yeah, the flame doesn't transfer over anymore. when
Right.
you
Yeah.
transfer it.
So, I'm pretty sure because of there's also the what do you call it, Twilight Mark.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. Yeah.
What's the other one?
I knew Twilight Mark.
Is there
and-
another one?
No. I'm pretty sure it's just
No.
Twilight
So
Mark.
there's Pat Mark, but then the Pat Mark
Yeah.
was the transfer one,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
So it's
yeah.
just the Twilight Mark. So for the Twilight Mark plus the slime ring, which you don't have, which would definitely replace the solid Gullix ring.
Yeah. Yeah,
Plus,
I didn't get it.
actually,
Guys,
let me see because I have it. So it's you get extra 10% boss if you had, let's say, the Dawnbreak pendant.
Yeah.
And the slime ring.
Mhm.
But I don't know what the stats are of the Dawnbreak pendant.
Is that a Daybreak? Or
Yeah,
Dawnbreak?
Daybreak. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what it was called. Daybreak or
Yeah.
Dawnbreak or something was Daybreak. Yeah, I
Is that
don't
150
know.
mil? That's doable.
I'm pretty sure that's stat-wise weaker than Gullix.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because of the Gullix scrolls. I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. Unless like it's like
I don't know what
22,
the
right?
and I don't know what the stats are of a 22-star Daybreak.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into that then. There's like a few things I'm trying to figure out because like it's been a while since I've looked at like endgame stuff.
Items and stuff.
Yeah, because like since that time that I quit, I think this was even before like the pitch boss set came out, so that was like literally the extent. Like it was like at a point where if you had Golix set and the arcanes even, then you're considered an endgame player.
Yeah.
But now like with all those changes over the years, there's just so much more I need to like do. But I think it'll be like a pretty fun journey because it's something new for myself. It's not really like that repetitive kind of thing I was doing in my free-to-play series, where I was like kind of restricted by my own rules. Yeah, here it's like there's going to be no rules. I can do whatever like my ethics tell me to do. That's really basically like the concept of this series is basically just to progress. That's like the number one thing.
Yeah, and just see how far you could get.
Yeah, but it's gonna be also with like minimal effort because I don't know if you are across it, but like I started playing Reboot actually a month ago. And yeah, I'm probably gonna play Reboot permanently, just because a lot of my friends in real life play Reboot and they like offer to carry me and stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna play this a bit more on the casual side. I don't want to invest too much. Probably just play with the market a bit and participate in events, try and just roll some from time to time. But yeah, so in terms of making mesos, I think the only real way I was thinking about making mesos is going to be just doing Helix every day on this guy and my... Do you remember my Sean Bob, my course there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to do Golux on that guy and this guy. And probably just a weekly... Yeah, exactly, yeah. And probably just the weekly bosses, like all these. And
so
then
for the weekly boss, do you know how much, like, I assume you know how much you make from weekly bosses, right?
Nope.
Like going up to like, okay,
I got spoiled by
it's
Reboot.
not that much. It is so trash actually. So for going for a bossing mill, if you're going up to normal Lotus and normal Damien, you only get 280 mil on one character.
Okay.
So it honestly is not that much.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not that
going
bad.
up to like,
because
I mean, it's something like, you know, you look back like 5 months from now, it's like, you know,
right? You're also getting cubes from the drops.
The cubes are kind of like, you know, either you hit or you don't.
Yeah, but like,
are you gonna sell the service for the cubes? I assume.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna sell service, so like, it's fine.
Oh, you are gonna sell service.
Yeah. And also, the reward points as well. You can get like 3k each like week, right? And that means I can get more blacks or reds. So and
you'll definitely cap out on the reward points,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's like 300 mil of flat measures, but the extra bonus of like your expected values actually
like you get some extra drops here and there. Like if you do the harder bosses, you get like icogs or medal of honors. It's like a little extra.
So it's actually going to amount to a lot more, I think. That's what that's the like rationale as to why I'm doing the weeklies. And I guess for me, I was just going to do Threads of Fate and just AFK.
For what, like the herbs or something?
Yeah, herbs, yeah, junipers. I had a look at the market, but the juniper market's fucked. But it's okay. I think I'll just farm the juniper berry seed oils. You can get 100 suspicious herb patches a day as well in Break Server, right?
Don't you have to like... Oh wait, for what? Threads of Fate?
Yeah, Threads of Fate.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay,
I just do the Threads of Fate to get the Tengu cape for like the extra
Because I've been doing that on Reboot a lot because that's just like everyone like
that's how you like get the
WAPs
stuff to get things.
It's literally like the meta. Everyone's
Don't you have to, stay logged in though. Like
it's just
stay logged in a map. Like you can't leave. Or
no, you can't change channels.
Oh, okay, but you can leave the map.
Yeah. So I've already been doing Threads of Fate on Reboot for the past month, and I think I've gotten over like 1,200 junipers over that 1 month I just did it. And it's like literally you just AFK. Like I just had it on my second PC while I was just working on the side. So yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, so that's basically like the whole idea of this like challenge, or challenge, not really challenge, but more so about this series. And
it's kind of like a weekly, monthly diary of some sort of like, you know,
weekly
like, oh cool, a big drop, you know, and then it's like
it's gonna be
next event.
It's definitely going to be a lot less maintenance than my free to play series. I'm not planning on like recording every single way I make mesos. I'm just like planning on just showing, you know, like similar to like Amite, what he was doing towards like the end, like just going into depth, like just doing like the monthly update kind of thing with like gear and stuff. I'm like thinking more on like that kind of spectrum at the moment. So this video probably won't even be released for like another month.
I looked back at one of your like most recent uploads and it was like they began in July of last year or something.
I'm slightly behind. It's just I'm just not motivated to finish it because it's just I'm already so behind. And and I'll just let you know in a bit of an insider kind of information. Just don't tell people, or like I don't mind if you tell people actually, but probably my next episode is gonna be my last for that free-to-play series
yeah.
because I want to wrap it up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then start working on reboot content and like this as well on the side.
Did you already start? Wait, did you make reboot stuff already? Or?
No, but I've already been playing for a month. I've actually have 2 terabytes worth of footages. Yeah, I bought an external hard drive. And it's like really cheap. In Australia, it was like $150 AUD. So it's like about like $110 USD for 5 terabytes. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. So and for me, I'm just trying to find like a video editor and hopefully that they can do the work for me, basically. That's like my plan with that. But yeah,
I think with like power of AI, I saw like I don't know what program it was, but AI was like editing videos by itself.
Yeah,
So,
I don't really like AI.
I'm gonna look into it.
I don't really like the idea of AI because it's just too much of like a dependency on like something that's not human, right? But I feel like for especially these kind of contents, like whenever you want to make like content, right, you need that kind of human kind of thing. If you were to just get a video editor like as an AI video editor, then like that won't capture like I guess like the emotion, the kind of story you want to tell. Right. Whereas humans you can because you understand who you are because you're human. So that's like the thing with AI. I don't, especially like with like content creating, I don't want to depend on AI. Yeah, but that's like my whole rant about that. But that's like another.
Yeah,
thing.
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a painful story.
Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it with like what I wanted to show you, and yeah, like most of like what you're talking about with me like is pretty consistent with what I was thinking about earlier. So I'm pretty excited to be honest. But do you have any other like I don't know like last words of wisdom from the 83K zero that you want to say?
I think something lucky for my account, when I took a lot of breaks in Maple, or like the couple times I did take a break, whenever I came back to Maple, that's where I got like really lucky. I remember I stopped playing around the Glory event, and I came back randomly for like a day, and I used the free reward point cubes, and I got triple strength on 2 arcane items with the free RP cubes, and I was like, all right, I'm back to Maple. And then just recently, I stopped playing for like a month or 2, and then I did my weekly bosses randomly last week. I did H Damien. I got an eye patch, and I sold it for 40 bill. So I'm like, all right, I'll start playing again.
Wow. Well, actually, I did want to ask you that. Like, what's the drop rate for like those pitch boss?
It's complete trash. I'm pretty sure there's people. Yeah. Reboot. It's like I don't know what the actual percentage is, but it's so crazy to me. I feel like reboot players just get it like all the time.
Nah,
and then they're still like complaining that they don't.
The reason you see that is because there's a lot more reboot players, right?
That's true. Like maybe like some person got lucky with one like berserk, and he has like 5 of them, but he never got like a glimmering or something.
But like the population of reboot is like 10 times bigger than reg server, so you'll see that like 10 times more often.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm pretty sure the game also is like you are supposed to get more in reboot. I'm pretty sure the drop rate is higher. Yeah, I think it is. I don't think it's the same.
Right.
But the actual drop rate, it's pretty low.
Okay. Then how many would you expect to see in like a year? I guess like.
Honestly, I would say you'd be lucky to get 2.
Okay. Right.
I would not rely on even getting 1, honestly. But I'm pretty sure you should be seeing them, like, definitely not 1 a month. I highly doubt you'll ever see 1 a month. Maybe seeing 1 every... I want to say, like, if I go 3 months without seeing 1, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
But if I go, like, half a year without seeing 1, maybe I'll start being a little suspicious.
Yeah. What about arcane boxes?
Those are a little bit more frequent.
Okay.
I haven't seen 1 in a while. Well, then again, I haven't been boxing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a lot higher. But
that's good, yeah.
It's really hard for me to say. Like, if I had to put a number on it, like maybe like 5% or something like that.
Okay.
Like there are times where like I do get them like a lot more frequently, like where it feels like it's like 20% chance to drop or something.
Yeah.
But other times it's like, just that it just feels as bad as pitch boss, where you just never see it.
Yeah. So it just depends on your luck, I guess.
Yeah, but I think if you, it would be really nice if you could solo H Lucid. Have you tried at all?
Nope. But I'm pretty sure I can't. But I do
Yeah,
need to
you
try.
could probably try to seed one of those test dummies or something. Try
Yeah.
those.
I might just try like a practice run, just see like how far I can go.
Yeah. Also, clean arcanes are not as expensive anymore.
Yeah, but I also don't really intend on going like
completely clean.
building
Yeah.
from the start. Yeah, I do want to buy like 21 because I'll have the disposable like mesos. I'll probably have about. I just did some math because I still have like jockey, tradable jockey on my Shawmob account as well.
Mhm.
And if I were to sell everything, I'm pretty sure I'd have about 250 bill. I'm pretty sure.
All right, so speaking from personal experience,
Mm.
the worst item, and obviously this depends on people, like some people have worse luck,
Yep.
but for me, I think the worst item I had at Star Force,
Mhm.
not including Pitch Boss,
Yep.
the most expensive one was an arcane boot, and I think I spent 60 bill to get it
Oh wow.
to 21,
Yeah.
but others were a lot cheaper. But
Mm.
obviously, because I feel like when you're Star Forcing items, some items are going to become luckier than others.
Yeah.
Where like one of them will just go straight to 22.
Mhm.
And honestly, I kind of like Star Forcing. I think it's like kind of fun. I think it's like one of the things in this game that makes you feel something.
Okay. Yeah. No, but yeah, I'm planning on just doing that on reboot anyway, so I won't get
But
like
yeah,
too excited.
has a 22 star been sold in auction house? What's that 100 bill? Okay, how much is that?
Yeah, 22.
50 something.
Yeah. They're like
I think
80
that's-
mil. Yeah, 80
I
bill.
think
Sorry.
That sounds kind of worth. Oh, even the B pot's pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
Like,
But I did see. Oh, you know, the first day I came back, I looked into the market and I saw there was like a 20. Yeah, it was. I think it was this one. No, this was a month ago. I saw like a glove that was like 21 stars, legendary. It was
Huh.
like 35 bill, and I would have bought that in that instant, but like I didn't have mesos.
you didn't know how much.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think they put it down because like I don't see it anymore. But yeah, wasted opportunity there.
Yeah, maybe someone already bought it through
Nah,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it
Barricade
wasn't.
or something.
It wasn't bought because it wasn't here. I had to look at it. I've been looking since.
You could have
then.
been listing it in Barrett Trade Discord too.
Yeah, I'm
Are you in
probably
that?
gonna like post something and see like if I can get any with mesos. But ideally, I don't want to overspend. Like I'm thinking about spending a max of 50 bill per arcane equip. So probably like just 21 stars. But yeah, I'll have to see. But yeah,
Yeah, you just gotta like wait in Barra sometimes. 'cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Especially
the
Rex
market
server.
is like pretty small.
Yeah. Also, I do have my, as I mentioned, I have my Corsair account, but oh my gosh, I haven't even done the Lomian pre-quest, even in the 2 years that I played
Really?
on that account. Yeah,
The fuck?
because back then I was just like, I can't be fucked doing this.
Wait, wasn't that your free to play series? The
Yeah,
Corsair
yeah,
one?
yeah. And actually,
You never
Um,
did. Wait, Lucid or Lotus and Damien?
nah, I haven't even
You
done
weren't-
Lomian.
You haven't done them on like. I thought you had like weekly bossing meals. Were they not strong enough to
No,
do
no,
that?
no, no, those were daily bossing mules.
Oh.
Yeah. I never really
see.
geared it to like Lomian, but yeah, the issue with that account, I'm still thinking right at the moment, but my Corsair right now is 21k stat, right? But
Yes.
he's
I
also,
know.
I've also completed the arcane symbol set on my Kana, and I just have to transfer that over to my Corsair, and then it'll be 31k stat then, in that case.
Wait, arcane set or arcane,
No, arcane
symbol?
symbols.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's
maxed
like
out.
level, it's literally all sitting on level 1 symbols because I never bothered to transfer.
Oh,
them.
heck.
Yeah.
God.
But like, the issue with that is that it's going to cost like 6 bill to upgrade it.
It's...
I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I can just do Lomian basically. 31k. Like,
Yeah, you could do Lotus and Damien with like 20. Wait, what Legion are you on that?
oh, I think I'm like 6k, 5.7,
Yeah, I think it's
5.7.
fine.
Yeah, I think
do
it's
you have
fine.
link skills?
Pardon?
You have link skills, right? Like level
Yeah,
2
yeah,
link
link skills, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure you could just do it with like 20 something k stat.
Yeah, I've
Like
done it on
21,
25 on my Nightwalker
25.
pretty
Yeah.
comfortably. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like it might take like 5 to like 7 minutes depending on like the RNG of like Damien or something. Because
Yeah.
sometimes it can be pretty annoying, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's definitely not going to take you 15 minutes.
yeah. But like, I'm just like wondering, like, I'm just thinking, is that really worth it? It's like 5 bill for.
Not if you were gonna train, then
Nah, I'm
yeah,
not.
but
Definitely
if you're not gonna like go for anything higher and
Yeah.
just stop at Lotus and like not even do easy Lucid, then
Yeah.
you definitely don't need maxed out symbols.
Even if I did easy lucid, that's what I'm gonna be getting an extra
Yeah, there's like
like
there's
100
a
mil.
cap on how much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lucid is 30 mil, 30 something mil for the crystal, and it could drop the same stuff as the other bosses with the metal and ICOG. I don't think it drops what do you call that thing? Those premium attack scroll or
No, it
the
doesn't.
scrolls.
I'm
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are for hard bosses.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, I also need to replace my
oh yeah, the pets. This event going on right now. There's pet scrolls.
pet scrolls.
The premium. Yeah. They give like 4 to 5 attack.
Oh, in the event shop.
Yeah.
But it's expensive.
I don't know if you would want to spend mesos on it.
It's expensive. Yeah. Not really worth
it is in that bossing shop. Yeah. Oh yeah, are you able to cap 400? How much bosses? Probably.
I can probably do
not.
easy. Wait. Oh, they do.
Yeah.
But
They're there.
I'll have to see.
You'll definitely be able to buy all of the B pots and then have extra to buy stuff with this. I mean, the flames are definitely really good too, but that's like kind of RNG. So
Yeah,
like,
it
you
is.
might not
Yeah.
play, but
But yeah, most of my flames are like pretty decent, I'd say. Like, I don't think I need to really work on these at the moment.
yeah, the CRAs, I would definitely. What's the bottom one? Yeah, I would just leave it, and then I would definitely just leave those.
But I do have on my I found on my core set I had an 80 luck, 5% all stat. I think it was a shirt. So I'll probably replace that with this. Like, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make the gear myself or if I'll just do it later on. But yeah, maybe I might replace it. But I'm also just waiting for.
If I were to work on anything, I would just like work on like a slime ring or something.
Yeah.
And then if you got like,
But also
3%.
slime ring, I can't really replace this for a while, right? Because a slime ring, I'll need at least 20 stars and like potential as well for me to replace this with that. So it's not really worth it for me at the moment, I don't think. Because I'll be getting like, I won't get that much more for like the amount of money I put in. Whereas something like
I think the arcane set is definitely the highest priority. Because you are missing the 20% boss or something.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And a decent chunk of attack and everything.
And then probably like, I don't know, I'll probably need to do something like pendants here. 17. It's not the greatest.
Yeah, you just need to just wait for an event and just tap it.
Yeah, no, but like I might just sell this and just buy a like 22. Like, because that market will be a lot cheaper. I think.
Yeah,
it's more common, right? A lot more people have 22 or 21, 22 superior pendants.
Yeah, usually there's people that would sell.
But I'll probably wait for like Violet Cube sale as well, and just see if I can, because a lot of these I'm like pretty happy with, except they're just 2 lines, right? So
I would not do the top and bottom. I would just leave it at 2 lines.
Really?
To be honest. Yeah, I mean, I would like save it until like all the other gear is like better. I wouldn't risk spending money on it.
Why?
Because it's so expensive. There's so much trash lines on them.
That's true.
Like, unless you see someone
they're getting rid of like the
lines.
trash lines. I think in half a year.
I think they're getting rid of like all. Wait, how many lines are they getting rid of? I thought they were just like getting rid of like defense or something.
Yeah, but that accounts for like 25. Like someone did the math in my reboot guild, and it counts for like 25% of like the lines. So like it's actually gonna be like passively 25% cheaper apparently after that patch. But yeah, also you know the cash.
But again, it's like how strong you want to get, you know.
Yeah. You know the pet equips in the cash shop? Are those permanent? Or are they timed?
For Vactus?
Yeah, no, just like these, you know, like the pet equips in general.
I think because the pet equips, you need the right pet, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
for the Vac pet one? Because there's a Vac pet equip, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's permanent, I'm pretty sure.
Like, you know, are these permanent or are these timed?
What the heck?
Like these.
Are those new? What the heck? What pets are for those for? I've never
I don't
seen
know.
those.
I'm not exactly sure.
I
but like,
assume those are Actually, I have no idea. I would assume it's permanent.
Yeah, that's what I'm not really sure about. If it was permanent, then I'd buy it and just start with the pet stuff again. But if it's not permanent, then I'm just not sure what I should do.
YOLO, just buy one. It's $3.
Yeah, it's like $3. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably have to test it out myself and see.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. I would assume it's permanent because like they have slots on it, right? So
Yeah,
it feel
yeah.
very dummy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I think
They
as well.
weren't.
But I'm not exactly sure.
But again, it's like old school cash shop items where everything wasn't permanent.
Yeah,
so,
exactly,
like, it
yeah.
feels like it might not be. But if I had to like bet on it, I feel like it's permanent.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure the pets that you buy in there are like 90 days. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's very nice. But yeah, that's basically it with like everything I guess I wanted to talk about. Sorry. One last thing is there a guild that I can join that you can recommend?
You could try asking Boss Hunter if you want.
Boss Hunter.
Yeah, just be
Don't have to be
"Hey,
like
give me one."
a certain stat.
It's like no, they only. I think it's like 220 or like 2K Legion or something. It's like very small.
Oh, okay.
requirement.
What are the
They don't.
requirements?
If you don't care about guild skills, you don't have to do
I
this
want
stuff.
guild
Like, they
skills.
don't- all right, then you have to do flag race and culvert, which
Wait,
is
what?
like most of the guilds.
Hmm.
We max out the three important ones. The other one is like
Yeah.
what's the max? 15? I think it's like 7 or something.
The IED is a low priority one, right?
Yeah.
Like
So
damage,
like
crit
most
damage, and
guilds,
boss.
yeah, most skills I would say have like the most important ones.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Can I join that? Like, who do I reach out
you
to?
would have to ask. If you look up Boss Hunter in the guild tab, they have like a Discord you have to go through.
Ah, okay.
Let's be like, "Hello, it's me, Sean Bop," and they'll be like, "Oh my god, big fan."
Boss Hunter. Oh,
yeah, there's space in there, and then yeah, it's just 220 and then 2K Legion. It's like a very small.
Do I have to join the
Like, it's
Discord?
pretty low. You could probably message or like whisper a junior.
Okay.
Actually, let me see who's online. I don't think that shows you.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you could whisper someone and just be like, "I want to get in," but they'll probably tell you to join the Discord just
Okay.
to make it easier for them.
Yeah. I mean, I could just join it, but yeah. But yeah, because I did want to try and go a bit deeper with bossing, so I probably need like a home. But yeah, that's really it with like this whole thing. And thanks for your time as well. For
Oh yeah, no problem.
appearing.
Hopefully in a month I'll see some big upgrades. Next month we're gonna be like, "So I'm 7-page boss already. I got a big sale."
The series is done.
Series is over.
I'm going to leave it now. See ya.
Honestly, there's a world where that could happen. If like
Uh.
some guy that's just quitting is like having a massive sale and you're just like,
Yeah, that could
"Screw it."
happen. Who knows? But yeah, we should collab more often as well. Like, you know, do stuff together.
You know, I was thinking about starting like, because I've been getting kind of bored of Maple too. Like, just it's been getting very stale. So I was like thinking about like, oh yeah, I kind of want to start over.
Oh yeah.
I did the
do it,
whole
do it.
like reboot starting over, like playing in reboot, and I feel like it's a similar thing with you and your free progression series, where it's like
yeah.
you know for sure you can do it, and I feel like that's how I feel about reboot, where it's like as long as I do my dailies, like I know for sure like I can do it, but I'm just like I feel like it's just too easy, and there's like so many people that like play in reboot, and I'm like, whenever I played Maple, like I was never like big on like the biggest servers, like even back in the days when like Scania was a thing. It's like, oh yeah, I don't want to join Scania. It's like everyone plays in Scania. For me right now, like what's fun for me is like if I get a big item and just sell it in an auction house, and just get like big money that way, I'm like cool. But like in reboot, it's like if I hit 22, it's like cool, but then it's like it has no value because like at least for reg server, it's like I could sell it if I wanted to, which has like this like other feeling for me.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Anyways, I need to go soon because I have a meeting in 1 minute.
Okay.
I was just
good
bludging.
luck,
But
good luck
yeah,
on the series as well.
Thank you. And yeah, if you guys haven't done already, or make sure to subscribe to Dongkun for funny ass TikTok videos.
Oh yeah, go like my TikToks, guys.
Yep.
I'm actually like 1K behind followers in Maple Story, like the official Maple Story TikTok. Yeah, I'm catching up. I'm like 1K behind, so
yeah. Yeah, I also really like your YouTube Shorts as well. So make sure to
Oh,
check
they're
out.
the same thing. Yeah. I just
Yeah.
repost them on YouTube.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Make sure to
Yeah.
check out Dongkun's
thank
YouTube
you for the
Shorts.
help.
He's the only Maple content creator here who does YouTube Shorts.
No, there's been more actually. More people
Really?
have been uploading shorts, but most of them are like Twitch highlights.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're still like enjoyable if you like them. So.
Nah, but your one is the best.
Oh, thank you. I'm blushing.
Alright, I'm gonna go then. Thanks, Dongkun.
All right, take care, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.